Well, it is actually my mother who suggested me to take up architectural studies. I was good in arts, I was good in technology, and I had an inclination towards interest in science.
So I'll be lying if I say I wasn't influenced by my father and his practice. Growing up, I've always been exposed to design discussions.
In class 9, we had to choose special streams like technology, science, home sciences, agriculture, engineering, etc.
Also, coming of age, I realized I wanted to equip myself technically and professionally to improving our urban conditions and the overall quality of built environment in our city, which obviously directly contributes to the quality of life that we lead.
So I think this combination of my interests suggested to her that I pursue architecture for my career. Yeah.
I mean, these are two driving forces that really helped me make my decision to pursue architecture. We're always looking to find some sense of greater calling that we want to respond to. This is what gives rise to multiple different modes of practice and multiple different core interests.
But one of the big things that I've been focusing on for several years is the idea of shared spaces. Because any space, any building is not about an individual. It's about people together.
Whether it is a commercial corporate interior project, or an architecture project, or a larger urban design or even planning project.
A space that breaks down the hierarchy of workspaces.
We try and observe that through many processes of drawing iterations and concept evolution.
So that drives me in my architectural endeavors to create spaces that are collective spaces.
We have always had and put a lot of focus and impetus on a social aspect of the practice.
Without anybody commissioning me, but projects that we have evolved together with local area citizens and residents.
These are completely pro bono activities. We don't formally get appointed by any agency through professional fees, but we feel it is our responsibility and our duty to contribute to the city in some ways.
It's to do with expanding public common spaces like parks, gardens. But the most important of it all has been the idea of re-invigoration of the watercourses of Mumbai.
The Bandra Land's End Amphitheatre, Dadar Prabhadevi Beach, Juhu Beach, Irla Nala project. Walking and cycling along these water bodies, along with lighting, landscaping, and access to linear parks.
I think some of these have been the driving force through many of my projects. The practice of architecture over the years has got limited with time to building design engagements.
The real estate industry is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, contributors towards global warming.
We can reflect the concerns of climate change, rising temperatures, and the threats of floods in our cities into our mainstream architectural practice.
I think the way forward is certainly one which puts sustainability at the forefront, be local in terms of use of materials, in terms of design sensibilities.
For that would shape for me the future of architecture and the values of architectural practice.
I think AI has already started kind of remolding or reshaping the trajectory that the industry is already on. I am still slightly apprehensive because clients have gone one stage forward and clients come to us even before the projects have started with AI generated images of what they think this project should be. Regardless of who they've approached, regardless of what design principles and beliefs those practices have, such as ours, and regardless of, unfortunately, the climate and context and location of these projects, I don't think you can really replace the intuition that comes from within an architect's mind when you're putting pen to paper and you're drawing a project again and again and again.
For the young and the upcoming architects, please get out of the box of building design, the kind of limited thoughts that we've been sort of trained into.
Ensuring that you approach everything that you do with a rigor and a belief that you need to achieve something.
And we as architects are equally responsible for we are shaping the built environment in which we live.
It's humbling to know that our practice is being recognized outside of our work with corporate clients and the public sector work that we do in the city.
I'm indeed thankful to Forbes India and Kohler for giving me this opportunity to speak, to share some of my thoughts and my inspirations.